It's Lucy! Say hi! Hi, Lucy. It's little Aaron. Say hi to big Aaron. Hi. Just say hello. Jenna has a migraines. That's hello. This is my grandma.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Aaron. Happy Tuesday. So, I know we had a little bit of technical difficulty last night. I'm sorry you didn't get my text, but yeah, it's fine. Not a big deal. I mean, we all know me and technology don't get along, so it's totally okay. Well, I am coming to you from the gorgeous Emeriti Park, which I think is actually pronounced Emeriti, but how much prettier is Emeriti? Like, come on. But anyway, it's gorgeous. I will show you around. There's the fountain, and there's the gazebo thing. I don't know if I'm really pointing you at it, but it's over there somewhere. And there's lots of benches, lots of people. We're all just kind of hanging out, doing homework, enjoying the gorgeous day. It's a little bit too hot for pants, but I didn't shave my legs, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I've actually had a fantastic day so far. I know you've been having kind of a crappy one, you're not feeling well, but hopefully some of my good day rubs off on yours. Oh, and I forgot, I went to theater today, and for the first time we actually did what we're supposed to do in the class, like hang lights and learn about lighting and how to set up for shows, which is what I'm doing. So anyway, we learned how to do this stuff. So they told us about all the stuff on the lights, and there's a screw that, it might be a bolt or a screw or whatever, but it's literally the fuck it nut. That is what it is called, and I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, but honestly, my options are to call it that or the Jesus nut, and I figured the F word is better than taking the Lord's name in vain, so when those are my options, that's all I got, because that is literally the only thing they call it in the theater business. We asked around because there were some people who are obviously very uncomfortable with the word, and everybody's like, if you really want, you can say it is the nut that pans the light, but don't be shocked if that's what other people call it, because that is what it's called. So that was entertaining, and I got to go up a ginormous ladder that was totally horrifying, and we had to climb over the top because there's going to be times where, like, it's an A-frame ladder, so, like, I don't know how to do it, but you know what an A-frame looks like, whatever. It's like that, but then there's a ladder in the middle that goes up even higher, and there will be times where you have to go up the A-frame, and the A-frame itself is like a story tall, and then you have to go up the extra ladder, and you have to balance on top of that and hang stuff. So I was like, alright, if I have to do this, I might as well start today and, like, not build up a fear over it, not build some kind of mental wall where I can't climb the ladder. So I climbed it. It was terrifying. Coffee was a bad idea because I was shaking like crazy, so whatever. But I did it, and it was okay, and I didn't freak out. Like, I was fine. Hey, Aaron. So I'm using the laptop camera now because my iPhone says it's full already. So, yeah. I have too many songs on there because a lot of them doubled because of the way that Derek and I put them on. So I'll fix that next time I go home. But I have probably like 800 to 900 songs, less than 10 apps, less than 80 photos, and like 2 or 3 videos on there. And it says it's full. And like I've only had it for less than a month, so you know there's not that many texts on there. So I don't understand why it's full already. It's an 8 gig. And my iPod Nano is an 8 gig, and it still has tons of room on it. So, and I know iOS takes up some space, but I don't know. If you or your mom or anybody else knows how in the world I can go about fixing that, that'd be great, because it's really frustrating. Oh, I'm looking at maybe studying abroad, and it's kind of stressing me out. I can't decide. I probably wouldn't do it for a whole semester, because I don't want to be away from, like, my family that long, or Newman, or whatever, because I was thinking about maybe running to be an officer and stuff, so I can't really do that if I'm across the Atlantic. Anyway, so I'm looking at maybe like short summer programs so I can still work, or like there's programs that are after New Year's but before we go back to school, so for like 10 days or whatever. But there's a lot of options where I can go to like London and I can take a bunch of acting classes and probably knock out most of my minor, and I can see like performances held in the Globe Theater and everything, which would be really cool. So I'm thinking about it, but it's stressful, so I'm kind of avoiding thinking about it, which is a problem. And because you can't possibly have a bad day while I'm wearing the Early Detection is at your fingertips shirt. Alright, I will see you on Wednesday.